Hello and welcome to another session of Learn Digital Academy on content marketing. So let us begin this session with a question. You have a lot of content. You have written blogs based on your experience of traveling, or you have written reviews about movies, anything related to any short script, any short stories, and it is just lying there in your system in some folder. It wouldn't make any sense until unless it goes to somebody, or if you just want to keep it to yourself, that will become a totally another matter. In case you want to publicize something, right, you want a lot of people to know about it, what are the steps that you are going to take? How is it that you are going to do it? What are the strategies that you are going to run behind it? And why content is actually important, and why you must market it. The oldest the example about content marketing which comes to my mind is of the Furo magazine. Uh, and why content actually is required and why you must market it, because it actually generates very loyal customers. So the Furo magazine was meant for the farmers. The magazine would educate them about how to increase the fertility of their soil, what kind of seeds they must utilize, and slowly they started talking about the development of the machines, which is pretty much helpful for the farmers. And they started mentioning about a company, John Deere, and how the tractors of John Deere are pretty much useful for the farms. Ultimately, yes, the sale of the John Deere tractors did increase. Why was that so? Because farmers rely upon a particular magazine, and since they were reading it for years, if something is said by that particular magazine, they'll certainly take action by it, right? Now, this is where content marketing actually generates loyal customers to you, for you. So, what is content marketing? As simplified written over here, whatsoever you have written, the distribution of that particular content through various modes, especially through the digital marketing, can be said as content marketing. Why it must be done? Yes, because it generates leads for you, and it can only generate leads for you if you have a good brand awareness. People know about your organization, and once they know about it, they follow you for so many years, and they purchase things from you. They will continue to purchase it from you since they trust your content. What are the benefits of content marketing? Well, I'd like to start with that it is actually cost effective. You do not need to spend much money on this, just like any other way you have to do by your videos or you have to do by images. You do not have to spend much upon the content marketing, and it does generate a lot of traffic towards your website, and a lot of sales, loyal customers again, higher search engine rankings, more content you have. Of course, SEO loves content, and email list building. People, when they come onto your website, they would definitely love to subscribe to your content, right? To the newsletters. Where strategies are important, content marketing strategy educates customers, nurtures prospects, and closes sales. It's a step by step procedure that a person must take about things. In the very first email, if you send to a person and you ask him to purchase something, might not be very much relevant to do so, or effective to do so, neither advised by anyone, until unless you want to go for a hit and trial method. But if you email a person about like healthy lifestyles for at least a month or two, and after that, you in the third month, when this person is regularly reading your emails, and then you suggest that person that, all right, this is a particular product which is actually going to bring a lot of changes in your body in a healthy manner, definitely there are a lot of chances that this customer is this reader is definitely going to purchase this product. They are easy to implement and cost effective. We have already discussed that cost effective content marketing is, you do not need to spend much on this, and not as complicated as the rest of the social media marketing are. It makes marketing material more effective. People can relate to, so it is just not the content that you are going to rely upon. So once you launch your videos at some other stage, people are going to rely that, all right, I have read about this somewhere. Now, what is the importance of SEO? To rank highly in search engine result pages, you need high quality organic content. Very much true. This thing can actually be learned once you are done with the SEO, you will realize how important content is, and it is the centerpiece of all the strategies and campaigns. Right now, if I go to Google and I try to search something about how to cook, right, during this quarantine, then where am I going to land up? What kind of search results would come in front of me? It's all a part of SEO. So yes, your content does matter over here. To achieve your content marketing goals, SEO is often the best tactic to start with. So if your SEO is actually good, you can do content marketing over there. So right, when I have searched for how do I cook in this quarantine, uh, and when I'm showing them the cooking skills of mine, probably I haven't got much, but still, at that point of a time, if I just show a particular masala by any particular company, I am doing content marketing for them. Am I not? Or if I have just written the recipes and in that particular content in the recipe I mention them about a particular spice that you must add from so and so company because they actually do a lot of filtration. I can admire the product a little bit, right? This is how I can actually do content marketing with the help of SEO. Now what are the factors which lead to this is links. You must have a lot of links, backlinks, content. As I said, blogs are pretty much necessary for your website. RankBrain is a artificial intelligence algorithm. Must read about it and how does it function. Direct web traffic. It brings people directly to your website, right? They do not come by third page or the fourth page, and even if they come, it's well and good. Mobile responsive design is must. Mobile responsive design is like it should fit into the screen, right? Your website should be responsive enough. The hypertext transfer protocol need not to be explained. What are anchor text keywords? They are target based keywords which bring in of course like direct traffic or targeted keywords traffic towards your website. User behavior signals, you must read your user behavior signals, what and all a customer is actually doing upon to your website, whether they are leaving their email IDs, their phone numbers over there, are they adding it to the cart or not, and if they are doing it, what is the extra push which is required for them to just to go ahead and purchase. Now what are the forms in which you can market your content? Let's have a look at that. Blogs, yes, blogs are definitely the most effective way. Not the most, I would rather say, but yes, it is pretty much helpful from each side. People would love to read it as well as like it is pretty much healthy for your SEO. Case studies, people would want to know what actually happened in reality, and yes, they do love case studies. So yes, a good form of content marketing. Infographics, pretty much high in demand as mentioned already. Not to be said or would say that it is true that the amount of readers have actually gone down. No, they haven't. But yes, people do prefer content where like infographics make a lot of impact on them. They would love to watch something. So your content writing, if it includes infographics, can make sense, but just make sure that you do not do it in your other parts, just like emails or in your articles or in the reviews or even in the blogs. No, if it is just supposed to be about pictures, just keep it about to be the pictures. So yes, infographics can be suggested. A very good example about your content marketing. Testimonials, they make them a trust, right? Now if I visit a particular website and I get to see that Mr. Narayan Murthy has praised the particular team for so and so work, I'll be happy. It'll increase my trust into those people, right? Very fine marketing it would be. Emails, regular follow up of them. There are people who prefer to reply to the emails rather than attending a call. So that all depends upon how good your subscription list is. So just do prefer to get good amount of subscribers from your website and follow up the email marketing too. Messages, highly not preferred, but cannot be avoided at all too. Messages do play a key role at times. You must have observed during your COVID-19 the messages that we received regarding the Arogya Setu app. So it was a fine example of content marketing over here. Now, what are the kind of content that we have? We have written, video, graphics, audio, social media posts, and everything. Yes, when you say about written, it does not include many pictures. It is there always in the form of blogs or articles. Whereas videos, I first write content, I write a script, and then a video is made on that. That's how it functions. The graphics, it can be anything, especially your infographics, it can be related to anime too. Then your audio, people love podcasts these days. And about your any book reading too, social media posts, yes, of course, if I write find primary text for the Facebook ad or the headline for it, right? Content can market anything over there. Now, what are the channels for content marketing? This one is actually pretty much important. Paid search traffic, if you want to pay, that's fine. You do not want to pay, that's a wise decision, because first you must always target upon the organic traffic. If you have good amount of organic traffic, everything will go smooth for you. Email marketing, why would I prefer this email marketing, is because it is cost effective. Social media marketing, you have good amount of reach over here. There are 29 crore people on Facebook. There are 6 crore 60 lakh people on LinkedIn. I'm talking about the data of India. The link building, podcasting, mobile marketing, all these channels are pretty much interesting for the content marketing. There is no shortage of it. India is really doing pretty good for content marketing, and not just about India, but other countries too. Internet is, the part of life of everyone now. So yes, social media marketing and organic traffic does actually help for our content marketing. Content marketing strategies, what you need to do is to first of all identify your goal. I have seen a lot of people not having the objective. What do they actually want to do? No, I just want to publish this, that's it. No, that's not how it actually works. You must have a goal. First identify your goal, and then you first have a team for it. Now, you got to have a proper person who can do SEO for you, uh, who can suggest the right amount of keywords. Now, the person who has got to write the blogs for it, and identify the individuals to whom this content must go to. Now, if somebody is actually interested in having a healthy diet, and you send him the uh, cooking recipe of, like, Punjabi food, I would not say Punjabi food is totally unhealthy, but if this person is like actually relying upon a diet, right, would not prefer the Punjabi food. I would prefer the Punjabi food all the time, even if I'm on a diet. But that's not the scenario with everybody, right? So do identify the individuals to whom your content should go to. Select the distribution channels which your target audience uses the most. Now, if I get to know that my audience are more available on, I have a good subscription list. Let's say there are 50,000 subscribers I have, okay, and they all are actually interested in having a healthy diet. I'll rely upon that channel a lot, rather than just going to the social media and doing a arrow in the dark. I would not say that it is not preferred at all. Certainly it is, but I'll focus more upon these 50,000 subscribers because they are loyal to my content, and track the conversion pathway. How many of them have opened the emails? How many of them came to the website? And if how, for how long did they stay over there? I must keep a track of it. Now, what are the strategies that you need to have? First of all, you need to design call to actions and event triggers for tracking and measuring performance. Of course, tracking, as I said in the last slide, it is pretty much important, because if that strategy actually works out, then you will get to understand the cohorts of it and create a workflow or a template which tracks the execution of all the steps. So, one by one, if I have made a strategy that first I'm going to target the email marketing, then I'm going to rely upon the social media marketing. And if anybody searches for me on Google related to this, then my organic traffic is actually going to play the role. You must have it listed down. Now, what does content marketing leads to? Awareness. That's the most important part. Of course, if the awareness is over there, then interest is definitely going to play a key role. And consideration is where you can win or you can actually lose a customer, because your product or your organization is not the only one in the market, right? So, if they consider a wise decision under your interest, then definitely it is going to lead to a purchase. And I would not just say a purchase, but this client of yours is going to be a loyal customer. That's what content marketing